Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. This is NgoVo Convo podcast. I'm Harrison, and I'm joined by Veronica. She's somewhere. I don't even
Right
remember. It's
here.
been so long. It's been way too long. Don't pay attention to her. It's okay. Cause really, we
Wow.
just want an excuse to talk about anything that entertains us. Really, to kind of sometimes clean up our backlog, sometimes just catch up on stuff. I don't know. It's kind of like a mosh posh right now, but it's fine because the main thing, Veronica, that we kind of try to do now, and of what I've heard at least, is that some
Uh-huh.
would say that we, each of us, you and I, are sometimes conversing.
Wow. Like NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo. Logos above Harrison's head. He's pointing today.
Yep.
Nice try, Harrison. Nice try.
Hey, I'm just trying to, milk it out because it's almost the end of the year.
Wow.
But on top of that, you could watch every episode on youtube.com or listen to it as a podcast by searching up NgoVo Convo on your podcast service of choice. Man, it is weird to have like a break because I feel like I was able to say all that NBD and more. It's like refreshing. I feel refreshed. But you know what's also refreshing is that this video is sponsored by Olipop. But more on that later. Like I said, it's the end of the year, and really, we really could have just gone dark into the new year, but Veronica would not let me do so, and she's making me host now
No.
too. On top of that, so it's like a double
Wow.
whammy at this point. So
All the complaints today from the host.
I got- I'm the host. You can't stop me now. Nah.
All the complaints.
But mainly, just wanted to let you know we're here with the milk, and we're about to leave again, like for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it'll be fine.
it'll be fine because it's like
In the new year,
yeah,
I'm
the
the
holidays
captain.
are coming up, Christmas, New Year, all that stuff. I've submitted my
No.
PTO. Veronica declined it multiple times at this point,
Yes, I did.
so she made me come to the office today to say this in person. Could have been an email.
But it was via chat.
So with that, one last episode before the end of the year, and then we'll dip for a bit and come back super refreshed because we do have more stuff we want to talk about.
Yes.
I can tease that we're going to talk about anime the first week, most likely. Almost 100%. Let's be real here. It's fine.
Because I am the captain.
Yep. Then it's 100% going to happen, guys.
But you know what else? We could just dip into a little sprinkle. Avengers trailers, potentially, officially out. Don't want to talk too much about it.
Wait,
I don't want our
officially?
phones
Or did they just
listening.
get leaked?
No, it got leaked. But
But it
like
is
by
the-
then,
By the... Oh, yeah.
I'm
Okay,
sure
sorry. Yes.
we'll
By
get
the new
official,
year,
yeah.
yes. There's other things that
Yeah.
we could talk about.
yeah.
There's stuff.
Not right now, though. I don't want my phone listening in.
Yeah, like, it's already happening. Like, I had to swipe so many
Yeah.
times because... Could I have watched it? Maybe. I really could have. But I chose not to because I didn't want
It's
to
not
watch
official.
in 4080p.
That too.
That's what I heard.
And we don't want to spoil whatever we saw on accident because it could be two different things.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not saying anything.
Like offline, me and Veronica were always like, I was about to tell her what I saw. I was like, wait, no, what if I get spoiled more and it's not real at this point? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, who knows?
Because we gotta talk about comic books eventually, but
Eventually, he says.
it's fine. We're just waiting for more stuff to come out.
Yeah.
Could I read more comics? I could, but that's not big. That's not the point here. But you know what's also coming with the end of the year, Veronica? So I'll start. I'll go with mine because yours
Okay.
is like kind of the
Okay.
bigger one. I'd say it's kind of funnier too. I
It's a little bit
I feel like I
funnier,
could rag on it way more. But so my thing I wanted to bring up was so I game, right? You know, I don't know if you heard, but there's a thing called the Game Awards.
What, there was an award, right?
Yeah. So the Game Awards was
Yeah.
last week. Thursday last
I heard
week.
there's some drama.
No, well, okay. Well, so this is what I wanted to
Drama.
kind of talk about because so with that, the Game Awards, let's see, it happened last Thursday, and I think the biggest headline is, and I talked about this game earlier, was Expedition 33. Claire
It's a good
Obscure
game,
Expedition
apparently.
33.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good game. Some people also think it's a good game because it won Game of the Year, but it also swept a good amount of awards. The drama is like, okay, just to catch you up to speed, the drama is like here and there of like certain things where some people are like, oh, this game should have won, but Claire Obscure just kind of
not-
won. Because
yeah.
the biggest one I think that some people are like, dang, that's kind of crazy is that Sandfall Studio is considered an independent studio. independent, and this is where a lot of people get kind of the rules are kind of wishy-washy now because they're like a big studio in a sense that they are, I think, 40-man studio. You can comment down below if let me know I'm wrong. I could Google it really fast, but I'm just telling Veronica really fast. So here we are.
He's catching me up.
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
news.
So there's this whole thing where it won multiple, like I think 9. You know what? I'll search it. You know what? You're right. Game Awards.
He's being accurate.
Yeah, I should be. Claire Obscure won how many? Because they won a lot. Many awards.
Well, they got nominated for a lot, and they probably
did.
swept most of them, right?
They swept majority of the awards like that were essentially available, and except sure, why not at this point? But the big thing is like they won a lot of different awards. Like let's say like art. I think art direction. There's like a lot. You know what? I should just search up Game Awards. But the big thing is like I think in the indie development award was kind of one of the big ones because it is kind of a bigger studio, but it is an independent studio, so that's probably one thing.
So it's like smaller than like your normal what you normally see.
Like I think I was telling you this last time. Like music won too. Like they won the music award because the big thing was like I think the big thing that people forget is that it's the guy that made the music was originally on SoundCloud. That's how they found him.
Oh.
Yeah. And then he just made all this
interesting.
music and it's like really good production quality and everything. It's like orchestral and all that. So, and I think at the end of the day, my topic was actually just more like I feel like everyone's really plugged plugged in online, and I don't know if you've seen it, and this is not just in games, but it kind of starting to feel like this thing where we don't want to, and this is also us talking about like movies, reviews, and all this stuff, is like, okay, there's a lot of perception. I was curious if you felt like in recent times, is there like another big moment where you felt like you had, like there's this thing, let's say like this movie or something that you really liked, but then everyone's like, oh, it's glazed up, right? But in a sense that, I guess, what's the most recent movie awards show? I'm trying to remember.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like, it's just like, there's like, I know with games, it's kind of easy to sweep sometimes. It doesn't happen often. This is the most recent period where a game swept all these different things, like best art direction, best like music, best voice acting, like all this stuff. Like it's got like
animation.
Yeah, it's just like winning all these things because it really did deserve it. In my opinion, it did deserve it. Like, but it is, some people were saying the drama is that some people online have said, oh, it's unfortunate that other studios or other shows, or sorry, not shows, games don't get highlighted. I'm like, no, to me, they get highlighted with the nomination. They just didn't win.
They just didn't win.
But I think it's like
this sounds like a conversation like the Oscars or the Grammys.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, it's something like that. And I'm like, you've seen it more as well, because I follow that, but not as much recently. Probably for the same reasons where I feel like some things are just overhyped. But then, like, this is the first time for me in a while where I'm like, oh, actually, I played the game. I think it's actually solid. But
I think the most recent one I can remember is Oppenheimer with the Oscars winning everything.
Yes. And then there's like moments where, like, let's say, what was it, K-pop Demon Hunter?
But then
win
Barbie
stuff too, or Barbie won some things.
Yeah, Barbie won some, but not in other categories that they were in together. So yeah, I think that was probably the most recent.
But did you feel like the audience was pretty, I feel like when it comes, and maybe I'm just not like tuned in with like the follow-up with all that, I just kind of look at who's the winners. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Kind of do the same here, but I think with gaming, I actually watched the show and everything. I watched the full 2 hours, and I sat there. I forced Sarah like to sit there and just, chill. But then, like, what was I gonna say? Where was I going with this? I actually watched it and I was like, okay, this is kind of interesting. But then, like, with the Grammys and all that, I'm like, I just kind of sit there. But do you feel like
you watched the highlights?
Yeah, I just watched the highlights. But do you think like the audience or like the viewers kind of get super uppity about it as well?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
A good example is like Taylor Swift with the Grammys. Like, she sweeps everything almost every year.
That's a good example.
Album of the year, song of the year, she usually wins something out of that category.
Yeah. Actually, this is why I'm asking you, because you remind me of like this because I'm like, that's true. It's like also I think another good equivalent thing is the Patriots winning all the time.
Oh yeah, or the Chiefs.
Or Chiefs.
Winning
Now,
all
right
the
now,
time?
I think the Chiefs is in
Not
that.
right now.
But back then,
No,
I remember
yeah.
hearing it way more with the Patriots. I think Chiefs right now is
Yeah.
starting to get up there, right? But to me, it's like
Well, they're out of the playoffs now.
they are.
Yeah, they are.
That's the craziest thing.
So everyone on the internet's like, we're safe in the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah. But
No, yeah, Patriots, like Tom Brady. Yeah, all of these kind of tie together because it's just like you consistently see someone win all the time. You're like, oh, here they are again.
it is funny because I think for at least and I know this always happens in every medium because right now, at least from my recent experience with gaming, it's just like, oh, I can't believe this game won, but not this one. Why didn't this one win? I felt like this. I was like, it's starting to become very. For me, I'll drink your tears. I don't care.
Yeah.
Either way, I think it's hilarious. Because
until it's your tears.
Until it's my tears, yes. But I will be like, take my tears. I'm upset, but here, drink it all, you.
Drink it.
And this is, I guess, normally I don't.
My question is, do you think social media is ruining these awards? Or like the perception of the audience?
This is where it really does come to it because here's what I was going to tell you. There's Game of the Year and all this stuff. Then there was Player's Choice. There's a Player's Choice Award. Have you heard what won that?
I think I saw in our chat. Wasn't it Wuthering Waves?
Yep. And it's like,
ooh,
so then
Hoyoverse people were probably like, what the fuck?
Not just that, like the general audience is like, oh no, it's a gotcha game that one. I was like, yeah, but me playing it, it's also kind of like, if you just look at it objectively, I think it's actually a well-made.
That's a pretty good game.
Like a pretty good game with a good enough content. It's just because it's gotcha, then everyone's like, oh, you have to roll first. I was like, no, you don't.
No.
But you do eventually feel like you should, and they obviously. I'm not saying they don't. The game doesn't make it to where it's like, oh, you could play this and then be. No, they want you to roll. That's how they make money. It's kind of a no-brainer.
Eventually.
And that's kind of the same with like subscription service and all that stuff. So I don't know if it's social media that's making it worse. I think it's the business model. That's where we're at. I think that's kind of where.
And you don't have to swipe.
Yeah.
You really don't.
You don't. You really don't.
No.
But of course, they always make like these cooler characters. They make these cooler mechanics that only comes with that character. You know, all this stuff. But I think that's why it's like more often than not, people are like, "Oh, well, Clair Obscur won," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's for the first time, it's a solid like it wasn't even a full price game in a sense that it wasn't $80 or $70."
That sounds like a solid game though.
Yeah.
For like.
And then I don't have to sink too much of my time. The story. Oh yeah, they won good story. They won like all this stuff. I think the other thing was like voice actor. It's like the winners for or the nominations for voice acting. 3 of them, including Charlie Cox, was in under Clair Obscur.
Oh yeah,
so
you told me. Oh,
it's like that's probably why people are like, oh, it's glazed up so much. But I think it's also just. I think what is a part of the social media issue is we're seeing what people feel like is their norm, which is like
it's like worth,
it's like what they're worth or what's worth to them, but also what they value. And I'm like, at the end of the day, they feel like if it's not aligning, then they get upset.
That's like a little bit of everything.
I think that's the hard part that people don't realize.
Yeah. I think it just doesn't I feel like sometimes it doesn't translate well in games. Because I feel like every year you bring this up and you're like, well, this game won.
Yeah. And some people are like, they're like, oh, it's just a turn-based game. It's not like super like crazy. And I was like, yeah, just because you don't like it doesn't mean. If anything, it shows that, or it would show that majority of people would like it. And I think that's where people are like, oh, it's rigged because the judges only care about this stuff. I'm like, and then Player's Choice shows that people like Wuthering Waves.
A gotcha game.
So it's like, I don't know what's going on here, but the player base is huge. You're just. I think people are realizing the world is small. Like they think this, like for instance, like they're like, oh, this show's the second coming. They get mad that it's not nominated for anything.
Well, it wasn't.
It's crazy that statistics is applicable here, guys.
Yeah.
Tears.
Oh, the tears. No, but that's interesting. Yeah, I saw you guys talking about that in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, we're all like live reacting in the chat, I think, at that point.
Which is, I find really funny.
Yeah.
Because I think most of you, I think 3 of you play Wuthering Waves, including you.
Yeah, yeah.
I had to stop because it gives me motion sickness.
Yep, and it's still apparent.
And then, your brother sent me a video of, like, side-by-side of, like, Zenless and then, like, Wuthering Waves. And Zenless is a lot better because you actually freeze when you, like, jump and stuff.
When you switch and all that.
Because Wuthering Waves, like, you're, like, actually,
it's
like,
consistently
floating and, like,
moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it catches
And I can
me.
see where it can get you. And at this point, it's not like you have to. I think it's fun if you like enjoy like an open world type thing. I feel like it's just kind of becoming. I think there's too many things where I feel like it takes up too much of my time with the game. Does that make sense? Aspects.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, I like it, but not enough sometimes. But
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I was just curious, like your thoughts on like. Really, I just wanted to vent how like it's funny where people are starting to realize that I think social media is showing that the world is bigger, but also possibly the same. Everyone is kind of having the same opinion.
And I feel like gacha games have been there for a while.
Yeah, and people equally hate it still.
And I feel like Hoyoverse, like Honkai Genshin, they've won. I'm sure they've won something out of these awards at some point.
Yeah. I'm
going to assume that.
I think last year, at one point, Genshin won something. It was like Best Mobile or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I think Honkai won something too because they gave out free stuff, if you remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I think that was like last year or the year before. Yeah.
But I think it's also, at least with movies, I think it's easier with the genres, and it funnels pretty easily, where I think horror is pretty big, while like in games, there could be a horror game, but it could be it could be done 5 different ways, right? It could be like story element, it could be like jump scare style, it could be like this kind of like, all these different aspects with it. But yeah.
And you completed that game, right?
100%.
The Claire.
Or I got all the achievements. 100%. Yeah, that was a big thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they dropped free DLC too. It was cool as a celebration thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I recommend it still, but I understand like when you get like a accolade or something gets an accolade, like if a movie or show gets an accolade, right? It's like Emmy winning or like or like the song is Grammy winning. Yeah, Grammy nominated, all this stuff. There is a bit more of like, okay, now I will watch, read, play with more judgmental eyes or ears, right?
Yes.
Which I think is...
There'll be more critics out there now after this, for sure. Reddit will probably just go up the walls.
I was going to say Twitter, go harder.
Or Twitter.
Twitter goes
whichever
harder.
one.
Sorry, X, my bad.
Well, whatever, it's Twitter.
Yeah. But it's just fun to see like end of the year stuff, like where people get uppity about, oh, my year, this is not the year of this, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of work. I think it's fun.
Games are blah, blah, blah.
Me watching the awards really just to see what's the new stuff. Because it is also promotions for like new trailers, right? So in between each awards, they'll like that's commercial breaks. And it's announcements of new games and stuff like that.
That's smart for them.
Yeah. It's all marketing. I think it really is just a big marketing ploy. But it's hard to balance. I don't think I can see that.
So what are you going to play next year?
Oh, I don't know, dude. There's so much stuff. and then on top of that, people are like, oh, this was a mid award show because they didn't show anything I care about. I was like, just goes to show that something you like isn't there for once. My bad. Sorry, it's not Call of Duty.
Oh.
Anyway.
Sipping on your tea. Got your rant out.
It is fun to see people get mad when they're like, I can't believe this is an anime game. It's just really fun to see like people still getting upset about anime stuff. It's fun.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I find that really funny.
Yeah. But I think it's also just because it's more mainstream now.
That too. And anime itself.
Yeah. Yeah. Still Gooner though. Can't.
No, it really is.
Can't stop those allegations.
Won't stop, but it's
and it won't stop either.
Yeah.
Anyway, Well, that was my topic. And with that, I'm just going to go straight into commercials. Oh, wait, my bad. This is not a marketing play. Going to talk about our sponsor.
Commercials. This episode is sponsored by Olipop, the soda your gut will thank you for. Yes, I'm talking to you, all of you. All right, have you ever missed that classic soda pop feeling? You know, the fizz, the flavor, but without the sugar crash and the guilt trip? Yeah, me too, you too, Harrison too. All of us. That's why I'm introducing to you Olipop, the soda that's bursting with flavor and good for you too. I actually have my favorite one here, strawberry vanilla. But the other weird one that I enjoyed was banana cream. I know, it's weird, super weird, but this is my favorite. Number 1, because it only has 3 grams of sugar per can, plus it has 9 grams of prebiotic fiber. And you know what you need with fiber? To use the restroom. Hee hee hee. But yeah, that means that you're going to have a happy and healthy gut with every sip. And it looks like that they took everything we loved about classic soda and upgraded to a modern, healthy conscience person. Like you, like me, like Harrison. My co-partner. My co-host that's not here right now. So ditch the compromise and experience the soda revolution for yourself. Don't forget to use our promo code NgoVo15 NgoVo15 to get 15% off your first order on drinkolipop.com.
And we're back. Remember that thing I said about being refreshed?
Wow.
Are you feeling refreshed?
I am
Are you
refreshed.
thirsty?
No longer thirsty. But I'm ready
You ready?
to talk about my lovely topic.
Please do.
My lovely, lovely topic. So, I think this was like last week. Yeah, like
No, 2
middle
weeks
of
ago.
last week.
It was 2 weeks ago.
Or maybe 2 weeks ago.
Tail end of 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah. We saw in the news that Netflix is going to outbid Paramount and buy Warner Brothers. And what Warner Brothers has is Harry Potter, DC Comics, anything under HBO Max, or I should say Max now.
No, it's
No, it's HBO Max.
They went back.
Oh, it went back.
Keep
You're
up.
right. Oh, well, they changed it so many times. I'm like, which
HBO,
one is it?
HBO Max, HBO Max.
So, whatever. And Paramount got mad because Netflix outbid them.
Yeah.
So now they're in this little bidding war that's still continuing on.
Okay. How does?
Yeah. So
Do you know how that works? Like, when does that stop? Is it when the money stops?
I guess when the money
Okay,
stops.
that's why I was just curious. I'm like, I guess that is just like a bidding war. Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah. But it looks like Netflix will be buying Warner Brothers.
Uh-huh.
So, what does that mean? First of all, what does that mean for movies in general? Because the CEO of Netflix, funny enough, said this quote last week, and I found it hilarious. He said, if Barbie and Oppenheimer were streamed on Netflix, the views would have been higher than what it was in the theaters. And so, but he kept his promise. He's like, no, we'll still have theater releases, and then it'll go to streaming services, Netflix. I just found that very hilarious that he thought Barbenheimer would have done better at home versus the movie theater. I was like,
I feel like we had this
scratching my head
conversation. Didn't we
there.
have this conversation when it came
No,
out?
we did. Yes.
Like, I swear someone made that comment. Same exact comment.
Yeah. About Dune, actually.
Okay.
So, first question is, what does that really mean for movies now? Netflix just basically bought out like half of the movie industry.
That's gonna be interesting in the sense of I wonder how fast they'll get exec boards on, like the exec team on board with it, because I think right now okay, in terms of this merger, right? Specifically this merger, I I don't think we'll see the effects until like give it like
Maybe 2, 3
2, 3
years,
years.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
because they got
Well,
2, 3 years
also,
once it's like solidly
like solid.
like it is like the merger has
Yeah.
happened, right?
Well, I mean, it's like Disney Plus and Hulu. Hulu's going away soon.
But they're still working on
everything's
that.
gonna go on,
They're
but
still working on that.
Exactly. That's supposed to be phased out by next year.
Yeah.
Hulu's supposed to be phased
But
out
when
by
did
next
that
year.
happen, right? When did Hulu?
Oh, like 4 years ago. So you are correct. It will take a while. We won't see this effect until
Yeah,
probably like 3 years from now. Oh, by the way, did I tell you the amount?
No.
You want to guess before I tell you the
I
amount?
think I heard it. Just go ahead and say it. That's fine.
It is $74 billion hostile bid from Paramount.
Oh, okay. This is the Paramount.
So
bid,
Paramount
right?
is like,
the counter
yeah.
bid. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Netflix was like something about 50. Wasn't it like 50 something? Was that crazy? It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not a big
No,
deal.
it was like higher than that.
Well, no. If Paramount counter bid. Oh. You mean after that?
No, after that.
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Time. Okay. I got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Keeping up with that much money so hard.
So hard. That many zeros. I think I'm just going to find it very interesting streaming service wise. Because now I bet you HBO Max will go under Netflix and Netflix will turn into like $30 a month or something.
No, and it's yeah, that's gonna suck too.
Isn't that going
That's
to suck?
gonna
Because
suck
right now we're paying like 15, 10 to 15 bucks right now.
Okay, in terms of effects, right? Because I think that's the entire reason why we wanted to talk about this specific merge, because Netflix is huge in terms of streaming, and Warner Brothers, HBO, all that is
it's
like
huger.
big, massive. The effects is going to be really weird because Netflix has always just been about home entertainment, right? From the beginning, like mail in, like remember that mail in DVDs?
Mail in your DVDs, yeah, rentals.
The new rental system was honestly really cool at the time. It still is a cool idea. It was just like crazy that they
with like
stuck
no
with that.
expiration date.
No expiration
Keep
date.
it, watch
Keep
it for a while,
and then return it.
Mail it back.
It was essentially you had like a token system, right? Like you trade in your token or trade in your DVD. It's like, hey, yeah, I thought it was such a smart idea, but of course streaming just blew up too, and crazy.
And now here we are. So are you worried about your streaming service pricing going up?
It's weird because remember back, like we've talked about this ad nauseum at this point.
No, we have.
Where
we have.
I have always wished that we could just go back to a simpler time where it would be less streaming services, but then that become more monopoly at that point, right? That's the whole issue. But then it's overbloat when there's too many people chasing. It's like AI at this point. Everyone's chasing like the golden egg at this point.
Yeah.
I'm worried now that you bring up the price increase, but I'm not surprised, if that makes sense.
Oh,
I just remember they would raise it. And that's right. They did put out a statement where once this happens, it'll be a thing, but of course there'll be other updates to come, and updates comes with pricing.
Yeah, with pricing.
So that's kind of a no-brainer too.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Or it starts becoming like Disney Plus, where you get bundles. And then like you get tiers,
which is
no
crazy
ads.
How HBO was with Disney
Plus
and Hulu.
Yes.
That bundle was. I mean, I had that before like we canceled it because I found myself not using it as often either. That's the other thing. They got to make it work, but I think because we still have Netflix, as my wife watches a lot of it, right? It is still.
Yeah, we still have Netflix too.
Yeah, because there's a lot of good shows on it, so the value's kind of there. I mean, the value will be improved because I do want to watch HBO's like HBO Max stuff. I just haven't.
No, me too. Yeah, they have a lot of good shows on there.
Remember how I re-subbed for a month? What that crazy to know? That's already lapsed.
Wow.
I did not watch anything.
The
holidays were a thing, Veronica.
I see Peacemaker season 2 did not make it back on your list.
Anyway,
On record,
on record.
2 months later, still hasn't
I did want to
watched
watch
it.
The Pit, but just never got to it.
Oh, The Pit's really good.
You know, like there's stuff like that, right? I want to watch
Yeah.
certain things, but so I would like to have the benefit of it, but if the price hike is going to be like $10 in addition, then oh god, dang it.
Well, yeah, and HBO Max had Game of Thrones and all their little like
No,
House
they have
of
a lot
Drag-
of. They
House
do
of
have a good
Dragons,
catalog,
like,
honestly.
yeah.
And
You know what I'm not worried about with this merger
Hmm.
is the censorship because both HBO and
Yes.
Netflix go crazy.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
yeah. They go crazy
They're
about
like
it.
the two that I would say that are more gory or willing to go
Gory, yeah.
past the
That
use.
and Amazon. Amazon also
Actually, Amazon
is
too.
gory
You're
as
right.
well.
Amazon as well.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but I'm not worried about Netflix being like Disney-fying anything.
Yeah, you know, like when
makes sense.
Netflix. Yeah, that's true. When Disney got Hulu, there's some things where they had to make an adult account or
Yeah,
adult
yes.
account level, right? Which is very
Yeah.
yeah. We don't have to worry about that.
No.
I wouldn't think. I'd laugh really hard, but
And are you happier that Netflix won versus Paramount? Or
actually,
would you want it to go the other way?
no. I rather. This is just more out of convenience. Is it out of good like ethics or like good like
Yes.
the greater good? The greater good is I just wish. I don't know how we fix this whole thing. We're stuck in it, right?
I just kind of wish we weren't in this situation,
But-
but since we are,
But we are, so here we are. I've never subbed to Paramount, honestly,
same.
and I don't think I'd ever want
They
to.
had Halo.
I knew
right?
you were gonna say it. I was like,
No, because they had Halo, but
Yes.
then they
botched it.
crashed out on Halo.
They
Yeah.
botched it really badly
Yeah.
because.
Well, see, and then if you think about it, Amazon has Fallout.
But Fallout did well. Yes, you're
Well,
right.
Fallout did well. Yes.
It's crazy, and that's not to say it's the streaming service itself. It's just the fact that it's associated also gives me a bad taste. That's another
And I
thing
think
too,
the
I guess.
ethics part is where it probably gets me the best.
But-
because I think.
But I'm
Netflix
gonna
is a
also be
little-
real. How far am I going to push to where I will stop? I don't know. Like I canceled Disney Plus around the same time when they did all their stuff because already
yeah,
I was already
same.
on the edge of like canceling anyway. So it just kind of gave like the whole like
This
okay,
pushed you over.
here's the nudge. Thanks.
Yeah. I actually unsubbed around that same time. Well, I told everyone to, but I also don't watch a lot of stuff.
But yeah, it's also
anymore.
I'm sure each streaming service, each company has done their bad share of stuff. I'm just being the consumer guy at this point. I'm pulling the consumer card, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm being very on the fence.
You're just being picky with
Yeah,
where your
yeah,
money is
yeah.
now. Yeah.
But it's just I think all in all we have to acknowledge that the effects are gonna be there. It's gonna take about the same time because I bet you Disney. It did take a few years at this point, so
Mm-hmm.
people are freaking out about it now. How it went with Disney Hulu is people forgot by year one.
Oh yeah.
And then got reminded of when it happened. They're like, "Oh, this is annoying. How you have to merge all this, blah blah blah." And it is still annoying actually.
No, it still is
because
annoying,
I remember
actually. Yes.
just linking my HBO was also annoying.
Yes.
So
Do you think Netflix would want everything under Netflix, or do you think they would want two different platforms?
I'm sure they do. I actually am 100%
You
sure
want
they
them
because
to.
who wouldn't?
Yeah.
What company wouldn't?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like take the talent. You know what the sucky part is? Like they'll take the talent from HBO, but then sack it, right?
Yeah.
It's like Hulu.
Essentially.
But Hulu, I can't say much about Hulu either at this point. I know they've had some things, like Shogun's on Hulu, right? For instance.
Shogun. Yes.
There's a few other things. Then there's a few anime that was on there too. There's like again, I just don't watch a lot of live TV as much or live action TV as much now because I feel like it's all the samey, and I had to search for that.
No. Yeah.
It gets very formulaic,
Yeah.
and I think that's what it is. But then
No, I agree.
this is all to say I'm here to be like a shonen slut and just watch my basic ass like
Your action stuff.
yeah.
Your meathead stuff.
I'm fully aware of my flaws. Don't you worry. So
No, but I am actually very interested in seeing how Netflix, solely a streaming service
handles the movie side of stuff.
company, handle the movie sides of things, especially with James Gunn's verse stuff,
New Harry Potter
Gunverse
stuff too, actually.
and the new Harry Potter stuff.
I'm only bringing this up because it's like, pretty big name no matter what. Was I gonna watch it? Maybe. Was I gonna be invested? Not really. I don't think. I have no idea. I have no idea. But I don't know. Right? But now I'm like curious but here's my bet. First couple of years they're just going, oh, you guys do the same thing, same old, it's fine. We don't want to touch, step on your toes, but over time they'll like enact like, merging, typical company merger, right? It'll happen.
Eventually.
Stuff will happen. Good or bad, that's all we can find out. But this will be another there'll be a more recent example of a merge. What was another merge? Besides Disney Hulu?
I don't know.
Hold on.
Can't think of any.
What other?
Oh, Crunchyroll and Funimation.
Yeah, thank you. That's another one. Yes.
But that one was quick. That one was way quicker because I think
because they already had
Funimation.
Because the Funimation had stuff already on Crunchyroll at some point. I'm not saying that makes it easier, but it's like it's not that bad of a. It's just licensing at that point, right?
Sony money.
But the Sony money.
And subscription did go higher for Crunchyroll by a couple $, and they're taking away the the free account. Like when you had a free account.
I think they took away the free account already, didn't they?
Oh, okay.
Maybe I might be wrong.
No, I saw somewhere that they're taking that away.
No, I knew that was the plan. Which I mean, I used to watch it free back then but they made incentives to make.
But they come out like a
week later. It was like a week later, and also lower res.
Oh,
not that at the time I couldn't tell. Actually, it was like 720 versus 1080, right? And I couldn't tell the difference until like I subbed, and I'm like, damn it, I see it now, and I don't want to unsee it.
But yeah, you did watch Naruto in parts on YouTube, so
yep.
Fine.
Would I go back to that though? No. Watching this intense fight misses one part of the one episode. I don't know what's going on, so I'm just had to go with it.
Skips over to the end.
Well, I have to. I watched Bleach too.
That's so funny.
It's like Bleach. Actually, the big three at the time. I watched One Piece for a bit like that. Naruto and Bleach. Bleach for sure. Bleach got really confusing at times. I'm like, wait, how'd they jump from school to here again? Or it's in Spanish.
Oh, yeah. That's so funny. No, but yeah, I'm interested in seeing how this all plays out in the next couple years. Did you know Cinemark's stock went down a little bit after
Oh, is it because of... Oh, wait.
And it's...
Because of the whole...
It is because of like... Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Only Cinemarks, or are we saying like movies?
Only Cinemarks, actually.
Why is that? I don't follow their stock as much, I guess.
No, yeah.
It's interesting.
So I'm interested, yeah. And Warner Brothers, HBO Max does a lot of sports entertainment, and Netflix is getting into that.
They are already getting into that, so
they're already getting into that. So I think it's going to be like a learning curve on how to do all this.
I mean,
like sports entertainment wise,
Yeah. It's not all this to say that it's not a good idea with sports streaming, I guess, because back then it was always.
But I've heard sports streaming is very like prepaid, locked, and like you have to pay to watch this.
Yeah, more often than not,
Yeah. And that was the same thing as when we were kids and we had cable.
Yeah. You had to get the sports package.
They literally like.
So it's just the standard that's been there from the beginning, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty big. Now that you mentioned, I totally didn't think. I just thought about streaming, but you're right. I didn't even think about the movie aspect of things, the sports, like all this stuff.
Yeah, the movie, the sports,
I forget how...
the reality TV show as well.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
That'd be interesting. I know you don't care.
No. It's just again.
I care.
You're giving me like the different like POVs, and I'm like, oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Hey. I don't.
Anime's about to open up even more.
Yeah, you. I mean, I'm so if I'm talking in terms of what I like, I would just be happy to. I probably would get the bundle because it's probably gonna be a bundle at the beginning because duh.
Yep.
And I would get it because at least at that point it's a bit more convenient, and I would be able to watch HBO stuff. The sucky part is it's not gonna be like before where I could pay for a cheaper month for HBO Max, but still have like Netflix and all that.
Netflix, yeah.
Yeah. I love the top comments are always like, well, the high seas I've ever seen have never been more appealing than ever. And I'm like, it's always...
Until now.
I was like, are you sure? I feel like everyone's just saying that. It's always there.
No, it's always
You
been
can
there.
say all you want. My God.
I know.
But
yeah, we'll see. I thought that was just an interesting thing because it's just like, oh.
it's a big
Netflix
merch.
just
It's a big merch. It's another...
came out and said, let's buy Warner Brothers.
I did not see it coming, though.
No, I didn't either.
I just never thought they'd
But
try it.
people who are like, higher up in like corporate world, like they're in like C-suite, they're like, oh yeah, it's because the CEO of Warner Brothers has been doing pretty bad.
Yes.
Because if you remember,
Yes.
he had a huge bonus last year,
Yes,
but then like
that's
cut,
true.
Everyone's jobs.
Yeah,
So that's
I
been
did
like bad
hear-
publicity.
I do remember reading that, and that's true. When you put into
you
perspective
definitely
corporate
know-
level stuff, makes sense.
The CEO is going to be gone. Tom is going to be out of the picture.
That's so true.
You don't need two CEOs.
And I mean, they were rebranding. The whole point of rebranding is when, like, you're trying to sell more often than not.
Yeah.
So
When you flip HBO to Max, HBO Max to Max, HBO Max again.
And I know some people are like, oh, they probably just, because that's the thing. Why did they do it now, right? I mean,
Yeah.
tinfoil hat or not, it's honestly more often than not, it's like, hey, they're trying to sell. It's like it's another company that's also in the shitter. And it's like, oh, I don't remember.
I don't know. I don't remember, but
It's fine.
this is a great topic.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see when this ends. When does the money end for both companies?
Yeah, who's gonna play? I always love it is just playing chicken, seeing who's gonna dip. And go, oh, okay, that's too much. But I forgot that Paramount was already gonna bid for it.
Yeah, I mean Paramount has CBS.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So that's a pretty big TV company.
Oh yeah, for sure. So.
But they're only really, yes, movies, but like they're really known for TV shows most of the time.
It's more often like, yeah, TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not excited about potentially paying $30 in the future.
Like I said, it's probably just gonna be a bundle, so
$20.
it probably won't be forced on everyone in the sense of, oh, you don't have to
Yeah.
opt in, or it's more of an opt in right now.
I bet you, I can guarantee you, they're gonna be like this bundle with ads, this bundle without ads.
I mean, it's already happening now.
Yeah.
Oh man. Pain.
We'll see. We'll see in the future. But that's all I want to talk about. This
Cool.
little bidding war.
That's fine. Look at us talking about end of year stuff. It's closing out.
Topics.
Can't wait to find out what happens next year. Because we're not coming back till next year. I can promise you that. I already told Veronica I'm not coming back.
We'll see about that. No, I'm just kidding. We will. This is the end.
Yeah, we're taking a break.
The end of the year.
End of the year. With that, I also don't have anything else. Thanks for talking to me about stuff, Veronica. I appreciate it. I love this format. I just want to say that before the end of the year. All this end of the year talk. I'm putting in my feels. But
It was a good year, Harrison.
it's a good year. Nice knowing you.
Yeah. Okay, it's not like we don't talk every day.
Yeah, you're right. But with that, thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on all our socials at NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo. If you're on YouTube, don't forget, you can comment down below. Let us know what you think. What thoughts on like the whole Netflix thing? Do you care? Are you kind of scared? I'm low-key scared now that I'm talking to Veronica about it. Did you feel like Expedition 33 didn't deserve to win? And if so, that's fine. I don't care.
He'll drink your tears. He doesn't care.
This is one of the few times where I can say that. and it's fine. Other than that, yeah, don't forget to hit that all the buttons on YouTube, right to left. Like button, right to left. Subscribe, that
Right.
order. It'll make sense.
Subscribe. Yeah.
Other than that, have a happy Merry Christmas, New Year's, holidays, all that stuff. I don't want to. I have to be PC without about a 2, right? No.
Yeah. Happy holidays, everyone. Is what Harrison should have said.
Just wanted to debate. I'm sorry. I was rage baiting. My bad.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
ending the year with that. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.